Hello guys, I'm Kenzie. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys don't know me, you can call me Kenzie, and this is my channel.
I talk about anything, ultrahuman theory and furry, any of that stuff. I talk about any stuff related to that, and sometimes other stuff.
But today, if you didn't see the title, I'm talking about Quadrobics, a how-to tutorial. When you're actually doing it, don't keep your hands flat. Do this or this, whichever one feels more comfortable. It doesn't really matter as long as your front four fingers aren't flat, because if they're flat, when you land, you can push your hand upwards like this, and it will most likely hurt right here and possibly break it. That's why you got to do this, because when you land flat on the ground and do that, it does bend backwards, but not as much as this finger. Doesn't matter as much because you're not landing with your thumb as much. You can curl it if you want. I personally don't curl it, but yeah. Tip number 2, don't overdo yourself. Don't go automatically doing stuff that you can't do, like high jumps. Always start where you can start. It's best to do that, or else you might push yourself and hurt yourself. But definitely don't go straight to high jumps because it'll definitely hurt. Tip number 3, do something that'll help with your energy before. Like maybe eat something or keep a snack with you. I keep a snack with me on hand sometimes. I usually just bring a small little bar like this. And when I'm done eating it, I'll put the trash in my pocket or in my backpack or something. Tip number 4, water. I'm currently in my backyard, so I don't need a backpack or a water bottle exactly when I'm doing it, because if I'm going out into the forest and do it, I'm gonna bring a water bottle instead. But I'm in my backyard, so I'm just gonna keep this with me instead. Always drink water, or else you might get dehydrated. Tip number 5, maybe this is optional. A lot of these tips are optional, but they're tips. Do some form of stretching before it, or maybe lift something before you do it, or just maybe you can if you want to, but I do just some simple leg and arm stretches before I do it. Yeah, those are my tips. So now we are going to get into the actual quadrobics.
Okay, so first I'm going to teach you walk, and this is pretty simple. First, you're most likely going to want to line up your legs and arms like this, and then whatever your dominant hand is, whatever you used to write with pretty much, you're going to put that leg first and then that hand. So for example, I'm right-handed, so I put my right leg, then my right hand, then my left leg, then my left hand, and I pretty much repeat that process. Right leg, right hand, left leg, left hand, and pretty much you're gonna do that over and over until you get comfortable with it. You can keep your bum up in the air while you're doing this until you feel comfortable with it, and then once you feel comfortable with your bum in the air, attempt to do that but lower your bum, and just continue until you feel comfortable. Don't ask why I'm kicking the ground. I don't even know why I was. But yeah, pretty much you're just gonna kind of do that until you feel comfortable with it. And like once you feel comfortable with it, you kind of know how to walk. It's that simple. Okay, so next is trotting, and let me tell you right now, you may feel a little silly when you do trotting, but pretty much you're going to do the opposite leg and hand. So what I'm doing right now is I'm standing on my left leg and my right hand, and then I'm just going to switch to right leg, left hand. And I'm going to do that multiple times. I'm just going to keep switching like this until like you feel comfortable. But you're going once you feel comfortable doing that, you're going to add like a little jump into it, sort of. And you're going to get air in between the jumps, and you're just going to do it a little faster until you feel comfortable doing that. And just practice that over and over and over again, like how you're seeing me do it. And then like once you feel comfortable with that, you're going to kind of just add a little bit of step into it, and you're going to like move forward while doing that. Like once you start to feel more comfortable while moving forward, add as much bounce as you want into it, as much kick as you want into it, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Just make sure you're doing that opposite hand and leg movement, and you've pretty much got trot down. Make sure it's a little bouncy, but I'd say it's probably easier than walk in my opinion, but yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to cover cantering. This is in between trotting and sprinting / running. And you're going to need to know this to be able to run, pretty much. So first of all, you're going to do something similar to what you did when you walk. You're going to line yourself up. But then you're going to do your hands first. So right hand, left hand. So right hand, left hand, and then you'll do right leg, left leg, or opposite if your dominant is like your left side. But yeah, it's really easy. Just continue that over and over again. Right, what just happened with my right hand, left hand, right leg, left leg. Keep doing that. Make sure that you launch yourself a tiny bit just so you don't go walking speed, and just continue that over and over again until you feel comfortable. Up next, I'm going to teach you how to sprint. If you are a master at cantering, sprinting is going to be really easy for you because it is quite literally the same movements with the hands going first and then the legs going second. But with this, you're going to spread yourself out more. Then you're going to bring your legs in more, so you can launch yourself forward more. So pretty much you're just going to do the hands, then the legs. But yeah, it's just going to be more spread out and more space in between it. And that is pretty much what causes you to go a little faster. Before actually starting to do jumps, you might want to do handstands or push-ups, and the reason is because it holds your whole body weight, or anything like that. But when you do handstands, try not to do like a cartwheel. Try to go up, kick your legs up, and then land back down, like beside, like behind you, I guess. I don't know how to explain that. Once you feel comfortable, like with your handstands and stuff, you're gonna practice kind of like falling on your hands, by just kind of like launching yourself forward and then like landing on your hands. Don't ask why I'm doing push-ups. But you're just kind of gonna like practice landing on your hands and stuff, just so you can get to the feel of it. Now the last thing you're going to want to know is what to do with your hands, because you can't keep them straight the whole time. So you're probably going to have to bend them some sort of way. So bend them up to your chest, up to your side, up to your chin, something like that. Just do that while you're in the air, and then you can like put them down when you're actually going to land. Also, when you're landing, make sure you bend your arms, because you don't want to land with your arms straight, because it can like cause damage to your arms and your neck and hurt everything. Make sure your arms are bent and your elbows are loose and not stiff. So when you land, it's soft and it doesn't hurt. Put all these steps together and keep doing it, and you have a small jump. Okay, so if you want to do big jumps, you literally just do a small jump, but launch yourself higher. And personally, I'm pretty good at them, but not the best. So here's a few examples. Okay, for long jumps, you're just going to want to do the same thing, but like launch yourself forward more and not upwards more. I'm not very good at long jumps. I don't do them very often, but that's pretty much all it is.
Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. It means a lot if you, there's a lot of quadrobic tutorials out there, probably. I don't know how many there are exactly, but if you clicked on this one, thank you for supporting. I tried my best to explain it because I'm not very good at explaining things, but if you clicked on this one, thank you a lot. Also remember, you do not have to do quadrobics even if you're a Therian. and you do not have to be a Therian to do quadrobics. Thank y'all a lot for clicking on this video. If you want to, like and subscribe. Maybe turn on notifications or something. I don't know. I don't want to be one of those
cringy YouTubers, but cringy YouTubers, but cringy YouTubers, but cringy YouTubers, but